Hey everybody, this is Mr. Storm, and in this video we are going to actually add some links and some images to our web page that we've been working on for the last couple of weeks. Have some salsa on me. I just ate some tacos. All right. Anywho, now that I got the salsa off, let's go ahead and add some links. First, I want to add a link to my paragraph element up here. Let's add a link to Utah Military Academy and use Utah Military Academy as the link text. All right, so to create a link, I use an A for anchor element and then href equals, and then inside of the quotes, I will put where I want the link to go. I'm going to put in my anchor tag, my end tag there, just to make sure I don't forget it later. Now, I could just type in here utahmilitaryacademy.org. The problem is I can't be sure that I'm going to really get to the right website. So here's a trick. Go to the website you're looking for. Click at the beginning of the URL up here, and then it will give you the rest of this. https:// all of that. I'm going to copy this, come back here, and paste it right in. So that's my anchor. That's a hyperlink. Now I don't want this to open in the same page. I want it to open in a new tab. So if you remember from our links lesson, we have this target attribute, right? And if I set it to be target equals blank with an underscore, then it'll open in a new tab whenever I click the link. So I'm going to do that here. Target equals blank. All right. Now, when I run my code and I look at my web page, I should have a link around the words Utah Military Academy. And if I click it, it should take me to the UMA web page. All right, so there we go. Utah Military Academy. And when I click it, I go to the UMA web page. Perfect. All right, that's exactly what I wanted it to do. Beautiful. Let's see. All right. Looks good to me. So down here I have my favorite websites. I want to add a link to all of the websites in my favorite websites. Luckily for me, I already have this link here for Utah Military Academy. Now we're going to add this into the link or into the list item element, because we still want it to be a part of the list. It's just going to be a list of links. So I'm going to paste that in. Then we have Canvas. I'm going to paste that in. And I'm going to change this here. Let's go to Canvas. There's my Canvas dashboard. All right. Come over here. Copy the link. Paste it in there. Canvas. Next. Oh. I need to copy my anchor element again. Now, if it helps for you to separate your list items like this, you can, because the white space won't show up. Like, it'll still be fine. So you can get rid of the white space there. Or you can get rid of you can add an extra line in between, so it's easier for you to see the difference between your list items. That's what I was trying to say. I got tacos on my brain. All right, YouTube. Oh, hold on. YouTube. Oh. YouTube.com. Oh, hold on. Hello. There we go. HTTPS. Oh, hold on. Where are we going? Oh, there it is. Okay. Then I have Better Bricks. Let's copy my anchor element here. Sorry. All right. Get rid of this. Oh, that's the wrong website. I did that last time. I clicked on the wrong website. All right. So here we go. Better Bricks or buildbetterbricks.com. All right. And I guess it's actually called Build Better Bricks, not just Better Bricks. All right. And then last but definitely not least, we've got the Internet Movie Database, or imdb.com. All right. Ooh, Mandalorian Season 2 trailer. Ooh, it's so good. Okay. Okay. Copy that. What did I do? I guess I'll build the link around it. It's always good. href equals target blank, and then inside Internet Movie Database. Okay, let's go ahead and run that. Oh, okay. So something happened. Can anyone tell what happened? Well, if we take a look at this link here, I started out my link with an open tag, but I never closed it, which means it thinks everything else on my web page is now a link, which is not what we want, right? That's a no-no. So I need to go in here and put in my end tag. So that way everything else goes back to being normal, and I have my 5 links right here that I can click, and they will take me to other websites. So let's close out all of these. Perfect. So now the Internet Movie Database, this is a really important website, especially for this project, because right here we have my favorite movies. So what we're going to do is we are going to actually take away, well, first let's put the image in here. Actually, so what we're going to do is we're actually going to take away the decoration on the list here. So it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So let's go back to W3 Schools, and let's take a look at hello. I want to get rid of. Okay, here's what we're going to do then. We are going to change this ordered list into an unordered list. And then we are going to set its decoration to be none. So the list style type is going to be none. So let's go in there and do that. This isn't necessary for your website, but I'm doing it because I want it to look good. I want the numbers to go away. Style equals. And let's see, list style type. Copy. All right. And paste. List style type. And I'm going to make mine none. Let's go ahead and run that. So now you can see that the dots or the numbers went away because we changed it to an ordered list or an unordered list, and we took away the decoration. The reason I wanted to do that is because I'm about to turn these movie titles into posters for the movies themselves. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Instead of the name of the movie, I'm going to replace it with an img tag with an src equal to something in a minute with a width equal to, let's say, 250. And we will close off that tag. Now the nice thing about an image tag, oh, we need an alt attribute too. Alt equals. What am I doing? Alt equals Avengers Endgame. All right. So now that that's there, let's go ahead and copy this. Change this to Star Wars. Change this to Iron Man. So all I'm doing is I'm just replacing that text with an image. Now, notice that I haven't set a source for my image. So, hold on. I haven't set a source for my image, so there will be no images yet. But we will put images, Dawn of the Dean, we will put images in there once we find them. Empire Strikes Back. Okay, so our images are correctly in here, but again, like I said, we don't have actual images yet. So what we're going to do is come here, and we're going to go to Avengers Endgame. We will find the poster. Okay, it's going to open up here in this big format. So what I want to do to save this poster, I right click and I go to, oh, do I have to click on it again? No? Tell you what, let's see if this works. So I'm going to grab this URL up here and then let's see if that works. It did not. All right. Usually it'll allow us to save the image right from, okay, I guess we're going to do it this way then. Avengers Endgame poster. We'll do images. There we go. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for copy image address. That's what we're looking for. So then over here, I'm going to replace this source with the thing that I grabbed from copy image address. And now when I run it, my poster pops in there just fine. Okay. Now 250 might be a bit big, but we'll see what happens whenever we finish this up. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start grabbing the posters for the other movies. All right. Iron Man poster. Nope, I don't want the, that's a bit low quality. That's Iron Man 2, Iron Man 3. We'll go with the low quality one, that's fine. Copy image address. All right. And I'm going to put some separation here so it's a bit easier to see what I'm doing. So that's the end of my list item. That's the end of my list item. That's the end of my list item. Okay. All right, next is Dawn of the Dead. One of my favorite movie posters of all time. I actually have that movie poster on my wall right here in my office. I'm looking at it. It's one of my favorite posters ever. All right. Copy image address. And Empire Strikes Back. So this is pretty easy to do, pretty quick. Oh, not save image. Copy image address. Put it back in there. Okay, so now when I run my web page, I can see that I have all of my movies and they're the same width, which is exactly what I want, so that it gets this, I have this nice looking, you know, this nice format, because they're all set to 250 pixels wide. All right, perfect. Now the last thing I want to do, and this will only take a couple of minutes, the last thing I want to do is I want to turn these image elements into anchor elements, but have the image part of it be the clickable, be the anchor text. Let me just show you. Let's do this first one. So in between the list item open tag and the image tag, I'm going to put my anchor element open tag. I'm going to give it an href of, let's go back to IMDb, and we'll go back to Avengers Endgame. And I will copy that link up there, right? The reason why I want this link is because I want to go to the Endgame IMDb page if we click on our poster. All right, so where'd my source go? Oh, up here. Alrighty. And I will also set this as target equals underscore blank. All right, so now I have that. Now in between the image tag and the li, I need to do my anchor element end tag. Now what that's going to do is that's going to make it so that when I hover over my Avengers Endgame poster, let's close out this. When I hover over my poster, notice that my cursor turns into a, I don't know, the hand, the little hand. That means I can click on it. If I click, it didn't work the way it was supposed to work. Let's see, why not? I'm just going to compare links here. Maybe it doesn't work in there. It worked before. All right, let's try this. Yep, that's the right link. Let's try it again. Sometimes, you know, maybe I made a mistake in copying it. Oh, refresh. Did I break everything? I think I broke everything. I think it's an issue. Oh, there we go. I think it's probably just an issue with Replit. I have the blank. All right. I think it's probably just an issue with Replit. It's just not opening the other page. But yeah, I want at least one of your movie posters to be a link. Try to make at least one of your movie posters. It'd be best if all of them were links. That way I can click them and go to the Amazon page or the IMDb page. Actually, you know what? Scratch that. I do want all of them to be links. Let's give it a shot. Let's make it actually happen. This isn't too difficult. But the way this works, let me do this so it's a little bit easier for us to kind of see. So the way this is organized on my web page is the link or the list item is, so the unordered list is the parent object. That's the big object. Then inside of that, we have a list item. And then inside of the list item, we have an anchor element. And inside the anchor element, we have the image element, right? So we're nesting elements inside of each other in order to make it work the way we want it to, okay? So there's a lot of stuff. I get it if this is a bit confusing or overwhelming, especially since my example didn't work exactly the way it was supposed to. I really think that's an issue with, anyway. Give this a shot. Make your, add your pictures to your web page, add your links to your web page, try to add IMDb links to your web or to your favorite movies. And then next week, we're going to get into adding tables and forms. And believe it or not, we're getting really close to being done with building this website, and then we're going to move on to something else. Okay, that is it for me. Thank you very much for paying attention, and I will see you next time.